Hello everyone, my name is Elizabeth Valoon.
And I'm Kyle Doherty.
And this is the Late Night Review.
Thank you. Both Jon Stewart and Brian Williams have announced that they will be taking a break from their jobs on TV. One was a huge presence in the world of fake news. The other was comedian Jon Stewart.
New York sued UPS for illegally shipping cigarettes across the state. However, the charges were dropped when they discovered they both ship Emma Watson and Prince Harry.
Last week, Lady Gaga announced her engagement to Chicago Fire actor Taylor Kinney. And somewhere in a Palm Springs retirement village, a dejected Tony Bennett flushed his Viagra down the toilet.
Little Caesars has announced that they will be offering a pizza wrapped in 3.5 feet of bacon. The pizza is available for $12, and it will be topped with cheese, pepperoni, and pure regret.
Oklahoma has decided to ban the AP U.S. History exam from its schools, saying that the test painted the United States in a negative light. Said one Oklahoma resident.
In a new recruiting effort, ISIS recently posted a nutritious pancake recipe for young mothers to make for their children in order to provide them with the energy needed to become fighters for the Islamic State. The ISIS Pinterest has never been more popular.
Yesterday, the University of Texas at Austin chose not to cancel classes despite temperatures in the 30s. Surprisingly, there was no way to tell if the student body was upset. Oh, unless you had a Twitter, then you knew. Everyone was pissed and frozen.
And now we'd like to introduce a new segment called Kyle and Liz's Sassy Oscar Spoilers. Lady Gaga sang a fantastic tribute to The Sound of Music for its 50-year anniversary, but more importantly, afterwards she got to hug the Queen of Genovia.
Oprah was so excited to receive an Oscar last night, she didn't even realize it was made of Legos. Until Gail broke it in the car on the way home.
Classic Gail. Boyhood did not receive the Oscar for Best Picture as expected by many, and Richard Linklater has now announced he will be spending the next 12 years cuddling with Ethan Hawke.
And speaking of upsets, Michael Keaton lost out to Eddie Redmayne for Best Actor. And in another acting failure, he pretended not to be totally pissed about it during the Best Picture speech. Nice try, Michael, but that was about as convincing as your tan.
Not only is John Travolta basically illiterate, but we've recently discovered he also likes touching the faces of those whose names he mispronounces, maintaining his creepy uncle vibe.
50% of the audience shots during the show were of Wes Anderson clapping his old woman hands, while the other 50% were of Oprah waiting to go home and leave behind that room full of peasants.
Neil Patrick Harris and Sean Penn are both getting heat for making some ill-timed impromptu jokes, which just proves that actors really need to stick to their scripts.
And don't get us started on the red carpet. Just kidding, do!
Gwyneth Paltrow's dress is like Channing Tatum in Foxcatcher. It's trying so hard, but it just didn't put up a good enough fight.
Oh, Lady Gaga, don't you hate when you come home from work and your cleaning lady's in your wedding dress?
Nicole Kidman, I've seen more fashionable belts strapped to the bed at a mental hospital.
Oh, ScarJo, this was such a beautiful look until the Hulk vomited on your neck.
Jared Leto, apparently Jesus is a wedding singer now.
Kate Blanchett, what's with that turquoise jewelry? You're at the Oscars, not brunch.
And this has been Kyle and Liz's Sassy Oscar Spoilers.
Thank you. And now, on a more serious note, last week an Austin judge defied Texas's gay marriage ban and wed a lesbian couple, causing the Alamo to burst into flames and sink into the fiery pits of hell.
In other human rights news, Patricia Arquette showed her support for the equal wages in her Oscar speech the other night, which Kyle and I are in full support of since we're both getting paid the same amount here, which is nothing.
All right, everyone, I'm Kyle Doherty.
And I'm Elizabeth Valoon, and this has been the best late night review you've ever seen.